A ministry in the minute, Mr. Alan Huffman. Whoop.
Good morning, Trinity.
Good morning.
Morning.
Most of you know me as the guy that stands over there and sings, but my name is Alan Huffman, for those of you who I haven't met, and my wife is the lady in pink over there, Beverly. Many of you know her. I have some really exciting news to share about Butler Hall. As you all know, the exterior work on the hall was completed recently, and the hall looks fabulous on the outside, and it was determined that the hall is going to be good for at least another decade or two. So many of you had talked to Emrys about what can we do about the inside of the hall. When we put the wood floors in, as many of you have commented, the hall's really noisy now. It's really ringy, even when you're talking. Well, that wasn't half of it. So Emrys formed a committee, including myself, Nikki, and Brian Kane from choir, sitting back there in the corner, and Greta Burley from TEDS, and we spent about 3 months looking at the needs for the hall and coming up with a solution. We identified some obvious problems. The sound system in the hall is the original sound system that's been in there since the Methodists owned the church, and it's dead as a doornail. So as you probably have noticed at Trinity Sing and the Gala, we've had to put up a portable sound system to make things work. And as the guy who does the sound for some of those things, I can tell you it's a nightmare. So in addition to that, the stage lights that do exist are dead. And the house lights are, for lack of a better term, garish, the fluorescents that are in there now. And as I said, the hall's too noisy. So this week, the vestry approved a plan presented by the committee to address those issues in Butler Hall. We are going to bring in a professional sound company to put in stage lighting and a complete new sound system that will serve the hall for the long term, all modern digital equipment, not the tubes and things that are in the old system. We are going to remove the fluorescent lights and install instead pendant lights similar to what we have here in the sanctuary, so architecturally it will be consistent. And they will be the same smoky glass but with brushed nickel to match the fixtures on the sconces on the wall in the hall. So it will be architecturally consistent. We're going to install blackout blinds in the 2 large windows behind the stage so that when we're using the hall during the day and the sun is screaming in, we can lower those and make the stage more suitable for use. And also blinds on the side windows facing the sanctuary, the 2 large window panels. Once all of that is done, we're then going to have a sound engineer come in and do a full test with the new sound system in place, and we'll set up instruments and sing and make sure everything performs properly. And he's going to measure the hall for sound reduction paneling that'll go on some or all of the walls to handle both the ambient noise issues when we're just in there talking as friends and any sound issues and reverb when we're performing on stage. The total cost for that project is $120,000. It'll start after the New Year's holiday, and we're intending for having it done. I'm going to work with Dave Jonash to get it started and have it ready for the TEDS Gala in the spring and the Trinity Sing in May. The majority of the funds, some more good news, the majority of the funds have already been committed, including $25,000 from TEDS. So if you see Betsy or any of the TEDS team, tell them thank you from us. And also some donations from parishioners who have already stepped up and committed to the project. Having said that, as usual, we still need more support. So I would ask you to prayerfully consider if you can help us with a donation for this program, no matter how small, $50, $100, or larger, will help us get the project fully funded and done on the time schedule planned. If you are able to donate, just write Butler Hall Project in the memo line on your check. It doesn't have to be before the end of the year. If you have tax things, it'll help you with, that's great, but it doesn't start till January, so donations after the 1st will be fine. And having said all that, I want to thank all of you for continued support and generosity in making Trinity the amazing God-centered community that we are. Thank you.